I'm LRC certified meteorologist Justin Storm, giving you an update on another major storm that's rolling through the United States. This is going to produce several days of impactful weather. A very impressive storm, and this is actually a forecast we made 6 weeks ago, verifying now. If you are been following along for a while, I've mentioned on that there would be another storm coming in around the 3rd or 4th of March, and here we are, it's happening. And it's going to happen again because the weather patterns are cycling, and this will be rolling back around the 14th of April, as well as this weather pattern as a whole in terms of what's about to happen will also happen again. I make a handful of those videos and predictions here focusing more on the LRC and the larger scale weather patterns over on my YouTube page. Go ahead, check it out. A lot of videos over there. I try my best to make it as easy to see and follow and understand. So if you have any questions, just drop them down in the comments. I'll try and get those answered. But we are seeing another one of those storm systems that is playing out. Touched on it a little bit in this video right here, speculated on what might happen. Back in January, when this hit on the 20th, 42 days ago, or 6 weeks ago, which is how long the LRC cycle is, it produced a winter storm down that area. Now it's producing a severe weather outbreak, as we don't have as much cold air to fuel, but behind it, the cold air is diving down there. Here's that storm system as a whole, riding its way off the Rockies. This is going to be a very large-scale system. This is going to produce severe weather down through Texas tonight in Oklahoma, and then riding into the southeast for Tuesday, and even a chance for strong to severe weather's off in the east coast as we head into Wednesday, or a day 3 outlook. This is what that looks like. This is our day 1 outlook. This is a nocturnal tornado threat, wind and hail damage threat for tonight. The 4th, that shifts further down into the southeast, and then on your day 3, the 5th of March, shifts off into the east coast. Similar outlooks to this did get issued in prior cycles, but what's going to happen after this storm system rolls on through is we're actually going to see 3 more storm systems over the next 10 to 11 days, and that last storm is probably going to be a doozy. I just made a video specifically talking about how these weather patterns are all correlated, and that the model that is forecasting our first storm right here that's going to roll across the country picks up on the next 3 LRC storms. This one 3 to 4 days later, diving through a very similar location. Notice its shape and placement. A couple days after that, we do get a 3rd storm that rolls more along the Canadian border and down into the central US. And then about 4 days after that, we get another really big one that dives down to the southwest and lifts up into Oklahoma and Kansas, Missouri, and Iowa. Keep a very close eye on this one. This is a big signature storm that rolled back through in a previous cycle. Let's look at it 42 days ago, this whole little 11-day window very briefly. This is it back in January, 42 days ago from today. Brings us to the 20th of January. Now we had a lot of cold air, and the Arctic oscillation, or the Polar Vortex, which influences the weather patterns, did influence this a little bit. But here's our storm system. It's in the same spot. We're just getting it disguised by all this cold air that's built in to the area. But what happened after this storm, again, this is the one that brought snow down to Florida. This time around, it's bringing in a chance for severe weather through the southeast. Just a couple of days after that, we get this elongated low, this trough that digs through the same exact area. 3 days after that, we get a 3rd system right here, while that 4th system digs down to the southwest, lifts up into almost the exact identical area. I touch on it here in my video. I believe that it's this one, and this whole weather pattern is going to happen again as we head towards the middle of April and end of April, as well as what just happened a few days ago in the last week is going to be happening again in late March. So touch a lot on those videos right here.